Welcome to the West Jefferson High School Spring Concert Band Celebration and Award Ceremony. We are very, very proud to be able to be here with you today. I've been teaching nearly 40 years and we've never gone through a year like we've gone through this year, starting all the way back in the fall when we rehearsed in a tent outside to survive marching band, to the part where we played outside as long as we could before it got too cold, to the point where we had to completely mask all our instruments and all our faces to try to do the best we could and play no more than a half hour in a period. So we are extremely pleased to be able to be with you to share music today. We open with Lisa Galpin's Among the Stars. Thank you. That second tune was obviously of a Latin dance flavor, but it's really considered a concert march. It was written by a young man from Texas. That was originally written in a marching band show and then adapted for a concert band. It's a great piece of music. He's a good young writer, and I'm sure we'll be playing more of his music. The first piece, Lisa Galvin. If you didn't read the bio in the program or didn't link on the link online, Lisa Galvin is retired from the Hilliard City system. She was the person that wrote the alma mater and the fight song for Hilliard Bradley High School when they opened. She is also a staff writer with the Ohio State University Marching Band and a world-renowned band composer. Her mentor that she studied with so much is the composer of our last song. Our last song takes me back to 2 schools ago and many years, many kids, many concerts. But it's called Blue Ridge Saga. It's a story about the Blue Ridge Mountains in North Carolina. It was originally performed by a band in North Carolina, commissioned by them. But Mr. Swearingen came to my school at Spencerville, and we were the first Ohio band to play it. So one of the inside stories is that Mr. Swearingen changed some of the parts when he was with us at Spencerville, and when it got published, because we were playing on computer printed parts, when it got published, it was not the exact same arrangement that was played by the band in North Carolina. Mr. Swearingen has also been a very good friend of this program, and these kids, some of these older kids will remember when they were younger, we did a thing called In Search of the Lost Ship. It was written and dedicated to our middle school band kids. So if you remember that, you know what we're talking about, him having been around a lot with our program. So this is Blue Ridge Saga. this time, we're going to take care of our award ceremony, and we're going to deal with mainly just the senior and the special awards. All the freshman, sophomore, and junior awards are in here. They're all done, they're all signed, they're all pinned and everything, so they will pick those up in the band room later today or Monday, either one. But we're going to take time today just to hand out the special senior awards and our senior plaques. These kids have been through a lot. They got their concert ripped away from them last year. They got their marching band season altered. They got that half a year of barely getting to play the correct way. But they persevered. And it's amazing what we have accomplished and conquered in that short of time. All those pieces you heard today were Class C contest materials. I could have sent them in for recordings to the state contest board. This has been a special group to work with, as was last year, so you didn't get to have their student concert. But we're going to go ahead and start with our awards. This first award is Senior Band Awards. So this is for 4-year members of the band program. So our first Senior Band Award, and when you get this award, please come up and stay up front. Wesley Miller. I will lay them down, I won't shake your hands. No crying, no hugging. All right, Wesley Miller. Alex Rubel. Alex Rubel, 4-year marching band award. Emma Hostetler. Emma Hostetler, 4-year marching band award. Harley Johnson, 4-year band award. Isabel Swindle, senior band award, 4-year band award. Kelly Clark, senior marching band award. Kelly Clark, senior band award. Mallory Justice, senior marching band award. Mallory Justice, senior band award. And Wesley Miller, senior marching band award. Did I miss anybody? No, didn't miss anybody? So the seniors have endured, been through many things. Alex has been involved in solo ensemble every year of his career. Superior rating every year. Mallory Justice has done a solo every year of his career. Wesley is involved in solo ensemble. He's involved in all the musicals and senior or choir solo ensemble, etc. So something special about each one. I asked them to send them something special. Sometimes we listen when we get directions, sometimes we don't. But Wesley wants everybody to know that besides everything he does here at school, he is on his way to receiving the highest honor a Boy Scout in the United States can receive. He is attempting to receive his Eagle Scout Award, and part of that project is the cart that's in the hallway that has our drum set on it. So Wesley. Alex Rubel is going to attend Capitol, so is Wesley. They're both going to be continuing music. Wesley playing in some groups and singing, and Alex is going to be a music major. Alex' special note is every Sunday night for the last couple of years he's been playing keyboards and singing with his youth group at church. So that's a major accomplishment toward help making him a music. He's also written 2 arrangements for the band and one for a special occasion this spring. Am I allowed to tell that? Am I allowed to tell about the, you don't care, you can't be embarrassed anymore? Alex wrote a special song just to ask Mallory Justice to the prom that the band played during band.
And she said yes.
And she said yes. But to make Mom and Dad even prouder, Alex wants everybody to know that he's got a white spot on his head. Emma Hostetler is attending Ohio State. She wants everybody to know that she has a white goldfish. Harley Johnson will be attending Ohio State. Isabel Swindoll wants everybody to know that the old man isn't really as mean as he seems like. He's really a big teddy bear. Isabel will be attending on a full ride at North Carolina State University in Chapel Hill. That's quite an accomplishment. Out-of-state fees and all, that's great. Kelly Clark. Kelly has been a trombone player in jazz band and marching band, concert band, and she is attending Muskingum to be a special ed teacher. Kelly wants everybody to know that it is her pleasure in life to help other people. That's what she wants everybody to know about her. She's willing to help other people. We're proud of her. Now, Justice will be attending in computer engineering, correct? An honor scholar at Ohio State, the Ohio State University, and she intends to play oboe in their orchestra program, which is an amazing accomplishment for somebody from little old West Jeff. Mallory also wants everybody to know that she's played pick and oboe for 6 years. Still doesn't know how to play it in tune. And she said, yeah, that's me. I have to tell you that it has been a great honor to spend 7 years of these kids' lives in making music. The hours in rehearsals, and the fun, and the bad times, and the good times, and in the heat, and in the rain, and in the mask, and in the bell covers, and in where's my music, and where's my shoes, and how come I forgot my socks, and wait a minute, we have a concert this weekend? They have been a pleasure to be around. So now our special award. We have a special award that will be given to one senior. It's the John Philip Sousa National Band Award. There is a caveat to this. There is a national standard that has to be met. It can't be just the best kid in your school. The kid has to be capable of playing collegiate level music. The kid has to be able to solo in front of the band. The kid has to be of service orientation to the band program. And let me tell you, it was not as easy because there are a lot of great kids up here. I've never had an entire class of seniors going on to college, let alone the accomplishments. 2 of these kids are valedictorians this next weekend. 2 of these kids are speaking graduation. That's how high level this class has been competing and achieving. But our National John Philip Sousa Award is being given today to Mr. Alex Revolt. And there is also an award that's not necessarily given every year, but it is outstanding people deserve this award. And there are years when we haven't had people qualify. The school-wide Student Musician of the Year has to be a 4-year member of band and choir, has to achieve at a very high level, has to be there when we need them, and has to be outstanding in their contributions across the board. Not just a great band kid, not just a great choir kid. Band, choir, musicals, the whole thing. Now, we have a lot of kids up here that meet that criteria, but I've asked Mrs. Helwig to come down and stand in place of Mrs. Armas, and we all miss Mrs. Armas and say a prayer for her and her family. But if you would take this out, I will read the winner as being the outstanding music student for West Jefferson High School is Isabel Swindoll. Hugs. No tears. Missy, did you hear that? No tears. This should make everybody cry. So normally what would happen would be we'd be on stage and there'd be a table down here. And as these kids play for the very last time ever with their high school band friends and they're representing West Jefferson in the concert or in a situation that's of the benefit of the school. They would be recognized while we were playing the alma mater, and they would be asked to stand up and leave representing the last time they ever played with us. What's going to happen now is, with our situation being what it is, we are going to ask them to link arms. I know it's not distancing, but it's one short song. And I would like you to stand and honor them while the rest of the band plays the alma mater. Thank you very much for being with us today. Give us just a few minutes and we're going to switch out and get the jazz band going. Please congratulate these seniors. Next Saturday, graduation, 11 o'clock in the morning out at the stadium. We're looking forward to it. Diane, concert. Good afternoon and welcome to West Jefferson High School Jazz Band Spring Festival. Today our concert is the third of three concerts. The choir performed at 1:30, the concert band at 3:15, and the jazz band was going to play between 4 and 5. Our first soloist today was Graham Gardner on baritone sax. Our second soloist was A.J. Highmiller on tenor sax. The song was Breaking Down the House by Larry Neek. We're moving on. This is a Chicago tune. This features our guitar player, Brad Hunter. Brad Hunter on guitar. Now we're going to play a new ballad for us this year. This is a Larry Neek original. It's called After the Rain, and it features alto sax Wesley Miller, and on euphonium / trumpet part Alex Rubel. After the Rain. So occasionally you're gifted with talented kids that are so talented they just jump wherever you need them. If you notice, Brad Hunter's been playing guitar the last couple songs, but Brad actually for the first 3 years was a bass guitar player and still is a very fine bass guitar player. So he's going to do the bass guitar part if he gets his guitar. And this tune is called Chicken. And this is a Jaco Pastorius original. But it's definitely Jaco Pastorius was a well-known bass player. So this is built to feature the bass guitar. You set, Brad? This also has an alto saxophone solo in the middle with Isabel Swindoll.
All right, this next tune is going to be a new kind of thing for us. We've had someone sing with the band before. She sang with us a couple of years ago. But we're actually doing some trades between the band and the singer this time with the great, great Frank Sinatra standard, Fly Me to the Moon. So here's Isabel Swindle and Fly Me to the Moon. Isabel Swindle on vocals, and Dave Clark on keyboard. No, we can't take that second in one. We can second in one. So, a play on words. One of my favorite TV shows, The Big Bang Theory, is been adapted into The Big Bang Theory by Larry Leach. So, before we move on, I need to recognize some people and do some special things. Number one, we always see kids moving around, never really know what they do. But on the drum set this year, we're blessed to have two great drummers. We have Sidney Sloan, who's been our returner for the last 2 years, but we also have freshman Leah Campbell, who's been playing a lot of drum set for us and doing extremely well. In the guitar section, we already explained that Nathan's playing bass guitar, and Brad's been playing bass and doing regular guitar. Well, in our flutes, there's a lot of times when there's no flute music. So Alex Rubel has taken it upon himself, because Mr. Breaker has to take saxophone parts and rewrite them so the blues with that music actually play with us to be able to do things. And that's been a great thing. But we have some seniors in this group that we also want to not forget. We've tried to feature most of those in groups or solos tonight. But this is another feature for our soloists, or our seniors. So Emma Hostetler and AJ Highmiller are splitting up the solo for the next song. We also have senior Isabel Swindle, who's been doing singing and saxophone solos and just all around anything we need. In this other saxophone section is Wesley Miller, who's been our lead altos and carrying the section. In the trombone section, we have senior Kelly Miller, who's been playing with us for 4 years. And we have senior Alex Rubel, who's now played in this band, not the concert band. In this band, he's now played trumpet, baritone, and trombone. And he'll be playing all those at Capitol this year. In our trumpet section, I've covered them. I think that covers everybody. All seniors covered. We'll have awards after this song. So this is a song called Shadows and Dreams. And Shadows and Dreams features Emma Hofstetter on trumpet, AJ on tenor. All right, now for the awards part. Obviously, the seniors all received awards earlier today in the concert band, but we have two kids that are in jazz band that have not been in that group. So our senior jazz band award winners are Bradley Hunter, and our other senior award winner is AJ Hyman. And then we have the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award, and this is for a person that's contributed to the success of the band and improved immensely over 4 years. And this year's award for the Jazz, Louis Armstrong Jazz Award goes to Bradley Hunter. Thank you very much for being with us Tuesday night. The middle school band kids will play in the same format. They'll be broadcast via the website. Thank you to Brian Osborne for taking care of all that. Thanks to Don Arnold, who I think I saw sneak out, and Neil and all the Morena who made all the masks, all those people that have helped make this year work for us, and for the guy that's always sitting in the tower in the back, this is the one time you can all turn around and see who he is. Larry Wright. Poke your head up, Larry. Let us know you're out there sleeping. Thank you. Oh, the box is your, this is your trophy that goes with it. Mom's going to build you a shrine at home for that. All right. So, one more tune. And this one, we picked up a couple of, maybe a week and a half ago because the kids just really wanted to do it. They wanted to give Brian another chance to play guitar. So this is Vehicle. Now, if you don't know Vehicle by the Ides of March, oh wait, that's not your generation. No, you'll know it. But this song, even though the kids love it, they asked to play it and they love it. It's 51 years old. I remember hearing this when I was a kid. Some, 60-some years ago. Vehicle, Ides of March. Trombone solo is Emily Miller. And Brad Hunter on guitar. Yes, to the West Jefferson community, we thank you very much for joining us today on YouTube Live and on Facebook Live. To our senior parents who are allowed to be here with us, We have loved spending 7 years with your kids. They're a wonderful group. I will miss them immensely. Thank you to Brian Osborne and Booster Setup for taking care of that, and for all the people that helped with that. Please enjoy your evening and have a safe drive home.